By Euronews via AP, the last Scandinavian country to join the alliance is still waiting for Türkiye and Hungary to pave the way. Sweden moved closer to joining NATO on Tuesday after Turkish Parliament's Foreign Affairs Committee gave the green light to its entry into military alliance. After 19 months of rejection, it appears wider parliament will vote on the issue in New Year. MPs are scheduled to return from vacation on January 15. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan withdrew his objection to Sweden's membership at the NATO summit in July. However, it took several months to send the bill to Parliament for approval and weeks for the parliamentary committee approve it. Sweden and Finland applied for NATO membership due to increased security concerns after Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022. They had remained officially neutral for decades but cooperated closely with the US-led military alliance. Finland became the 31st member of NATO after the Turkish parliament approved its proposal earlier this year. Reason for delay? Turkey's opposition to Sweden's NATO membership stems from the belief that the Scandinavian country has been too soft on those who support Kurdish militants and other groups in Sweden, which Ankara sees as a security threat. These include people linked to the Kurdistan Workers' Party, or PKK, which has been waging an insurgency in Turkey for 39 years, and people allegedly linked to the 2016 coup attempt against Erdoğan. Others criticize the Turkish leader. Some observers have warned that giving in to Ankara's demands could undermine Sweden's sovereignty as well as the rights of those whom Erdoğan wants extradited to Turkey. Sweden and Finland reached a deal last year address Ankara's security concerns, and Stockholm subsequently took steps to tighten anti-terrorism laws, making support for extremist organizations punishable by up 8 years in prison. But a series anti-Turkey and anti-Islam protests in Stockholm, some of which included the burning the Quran, angered Erdoğan's government and Turkish public opinion. While demonstrations were condemned by the Swedish government, Turkey criticized Sweden, which has strict laws protecting freedom of expression, for allowing display of anti-Muslim sentiments. While Sweden strengthened its anti-terrorism laws address Ankara's security concerns, NATO decided to establish a special coordinator for counter-terrorism and appointed Deputy Secretary General Tom Gofu's this position. NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg said at the alliance's July summit that Sweden agreed to actively support Turkey's efforts to revitalize its EU accession process. Turkey's EU membership negotiations ground to a halt in 2018 due to the country's democratic decline and poor record on human rights. Earlier this month, Erdoğan publicly linked Sweden's NATO membership to Ankara's efforts to purchase US-made F-16 fighter jets. He also called on Canada and other NATO allies to lift the arms embargo.